A golden sun bathes the village of Cana in light. The air is filled with laughter, music, and the clapping of hands as villagers dance in celebration. At the center of the feast, a young bride and her groom sit at a long table, surrounded by family and friends. Jugs of wine are poured into clay cups, and the joyous chatter of guests echoes through the courtyard. Servants bustle about with jugs, refilling cups until one of them stops, his jug empty. He hurries to the banquet master, whispers urgently. The master's face darkens. Mary notices. She leans toward Jesus, who sits with his disciples. She speaks softly, a mother's concern in her voice.
They have no wine.
Jesus turns to her, his gaze deep and knowing. His expression is calm but firm. Jesus, gently but resolutely replies,
"What does your concern have to do with me? My hour has not yet come."
Mary looks at him for a moment, her faith unshaken. Then she turns to the servants, her voice steady.
Whatever he says to you, do it.
The servants exchange uncertain glances but nod. Jesus stands. He walks towards 6 large stone water jars, each standing waist high, used for the purification rites of the Jews. Jesus says to the servants,
"Fill the water pots with water."
With quiet authority, the servants obey, hauling water from the well and filling the jars to the brim. They watch Jesus expectantly. Jesus calmly instructs them.
"Draw some out now and take it to the master of the feast."
A servant dips a ladle into one jar. His expression shifts from confusion to shock. The clear water has turned deep, rich red, wine. He hurries to the banquet master, offering him a cup. The master takes a sip. His eyebrows lift in astonishment. "Banquet master," calling out to the bridegroom, laughing. "Every man at the beginning sets out the good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then the inferior. But you have kept the good wine until now." Gasps ripple through the crowd. Guests turn to Jesus, whispering among themselves. Some murmur in awe, others in reverence. The disciples exchange glances. Understanding dawns on their faces. Here are 2 lessons that can be learned from the story of Jesus turning water into wine at the wedding at Cana. 1. Faith leads to miracles. Mary's instruction to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you," John 2:5, shows the importance of faith and obedience. Even when we don't understand God's ways, trusting and following his commands can lead to extraordinary blessings. 2. Jesus brings transformation. Just as Jesus transformed water into wine, he has the power to transform lives. The miracle symbolizes how he takes the ordinary and makes it extraordinary, showing his ability to renew, restore, and bring abundance where there is lack. If you enjoyed this powerful story of Jesus' miracle at the wedding at Cana, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay inspired with more amazing Bible stories, teachings, and lessons that will strengthen your faith and deepen your understanding of God's Word. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video.